One trained engineer makes a weekly salary of $986. How much does that trained engineer earn in a year? There are 52 weeks in a year. In order to find out how much the trained engineer makes in a whole year, we need to multiply $986 per week times 52 weeks in a year to get the total amount of the year. What you're going to see today is multiplication using the traditional algorithm, okay? In order to do the traditional algorithm, it is important that you write your numbers neatly and carefully and organized. The larger number in the traditional algorithm always goes on top. The smaller number always goes on bottom. Okay? One thing to consider is you really want to keep your place values lined up, and you want to do that whether you're doing multiplying, dividing, subtracting, or adding. Okay? I'm going to take those lines back off for the purposes of this demonstration. When you're doing the traditional algorithm, you use the bottom number, okay? And you isolate the ones place, which in this case is a 2, and then you isolate the tens place in the second half of the algorithm. What I'm going to do to begin with is I'm going to multiply 2 times 6, which is 12. Now I have to split or regroup the 10 from 12. So I put the 2 from the ones place below, and above I will regroup the 1 from 12. I'm going to do something with that in the next step. The next step is for me to multiply this 2. I'm still on the 2 on the ones place because I have to multiply my ones by the 6, the 8, and the 9. I have to multiply by everything on the top number when I'm doing the 2 in the ones place. So now I will do 2 times 8, which is 16. Now I can't forget to add that 1 back in. So 16 plus 1 is 17. And then I regroup the 1 again from 17. Now I will multiply the 2 by the only place value left, which is 9. 2 times 9 is 18, plus the 1 is 19. Okay? Now, I know I'm finished because I have multiplied 2 times 6, 2 times 8, and 2 times 9. I've multiplied my ones place by every place in the top number. Now it's time to multiply the 5 from 52. Now, this 5 doesn't really mean just 5. It means 5 tens. And from what we know about multiplying by tens, it always ends in a 0. So before I do any multiplying with this 5, I need to hold the 0. Hold the 0. Because anything times a multiple of 10 will end in 0. So when you get to the second row, which is the tens row, I'm going to even label this. This is the ones row of the algorithm. Now I'm going to do the tens row of the algorithm. Now that I'm in the tens row, I need to multiply 5 times 6, 5 times 8, 5 times 9. And I will regroup the same way that I regrouped in the part above. So now, I've held the 0 in the 10 for the, because I'm multiplying by tens. Now I will multiply 5 times 6 is 30. So I put the 0 below and I regroup the 3 from 30. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 3 is 43. So I place the 3 underneath from 43 and I regroup the 4. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 4 is 49. Now at the end of the algorithm, I need to put my ones back together with my tens in order to get my final answer. So now you add in an organized way. You add the ones first. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 0 is 7. 9 plus 3 is 12. Put the 2 below and regroup the 1 from 12. 9 plus 1 is 11. Regroup the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 3 places from the right is where you'll put your comma. And a dollar sign, because this is a money problem. So the train engineer in a year will earn $51,272.